the oldest, most productive, most diverse ecosystems on the planet, and also with climate change and everything, the most threatened, which means that the time to act was 20 years ago. We are well into what many scientists think could be the extinction of coral reefs. So we really need everybody focusing on this issue. And a lot of people come to me and say, well, I'm not a marine biologist, how can I help? And there's just so many ways that we need people to help on this issue. You don't have to be a marine biologist to do marine conservation. So marine conservation is really, it's a mixture of a lot of things. I generally think of it as research, restoration, protection of the ecosystem, but this encompasses many different fields of education. So you don't have to be a biologist. Being a biologist is great. We definitely need biologists in that field. I mean, when we're doing our turtle restoration and that kind of stuff, it's all biologists. But there's a lot of other fields of science that are necessary. For example, we do a lot of water testing and understanding the abiotic conditions of the environment and what role that plays on the biology. And those two things together become the ecology of the environment. So we need ecologists that understand the overall picture, not necessarily like the biologists that just the individuals within the populations. With a lot of our artificial reefs and stuff, it's a lot of engineering, construction type skills, being able to weld, being able to work with concrete. Those types of skills come in very handy. And then we also need people that are involved in policy and law, environmental justice. When we were working with the Save Kotal group, we were able to create 56 new rules and regulations for the island to control that diving industry that was, quite out of hand. So that's very important to conservation is directing policy. And then outreach. And so we need to get the message out to people. We need people who are good at marketing, social media, photography, all that kind of stuff to help raise the awareness and educate the communities, increase stakeholder capacity. So in order to save these reefs, it really takes everyone. And we're not, the industry overall, the coral reef conservation or restoration industry, is not looking for just biologists. We're looking for very diverse team members. I know personally, when I'm setting up my teams, I'm looking to find people who each have a unique individual skill. And so it's not so important that you are like, oh, I want to protect coral reefs, I have to go to marine biology. It's just important that you develop the skills that you have very strongly and then find a way to tie that in to the ocean somehow. Which you can, is basically any field if you're creative. And we have artists, sculptors, marketing people, everyone on our team, and all can contribute to our overall goal.